So I'll try to rephrase this. I'm going to reframe, and I'm just going to be totally honest with you. I will never be able to convince you of my worldview.
You won't.
I know. But the reason is not because I'm not a great orator, or I don't make good points, or I haven't said things which should be compelling to a person. But Charlie, I just think honestly, you're too fucking stupid to understand them.
So Andrew, can I sell you on my worldview?
Yes.
Your wife has 3 baby daddies and has been married twice before.
And you you lick sniz.
Under your religion.
You lick sniz.
What does that
You're
mean?
a fucking dyke. Don't talk shit about my wife, you stupid bitch. Shut your fucking mouth.
That the Supreme Court ruled that he cannot be held responsible for specific illegal acts that he committed.
Yeah, well, look, this was early understanding of case law with the president, is that you're not going to be able to allow states to prosecute the president of the United States, or else a state who was just upset.
Tyranny.
No, it's not. It's the opposite. A state that's upset at the president could bring him in for bullshit, trumped up charges, and he's the federal executive. That would create a constitutional crisis. Literally overnight, it would create a constitutional crisis. We have diplomatic immunity for diplomats. They come in and commit a crime, we can't put them in jail. Even though they committed a crime, we can't put them in jail. They have diplomatic immunity. Our own president doesn't have immunity from state prosecution. Yeah, he kind of has to. Otherwise, California Governor Newsom right now, Newscom, would bring him up on charges of treason if he could, and would try him in California under the state code if he could. He would do that.
Love that. I hope he does.
Okay, well then guess what? If that's the case, then why shouldn't the president have the ability to do that to Gavin Newsom?
He could. If he wanted to, I don't know, start a case against Gavin Newsom.
No, I'm saying, why does the federal authority not give him the purview to do that? For the same reason.
To charge him on a state level?
To charge him at a federal level. He can't just be like, oh, he committed treason and go charge him. You can't have the state charging the executive branch. You can't have them doing that.
I think you can.
No, well, not only can you not, the Supreme Court even ruled you can't.
I think you should be able to. I think that's ridiculous. I think we need to be able to hold our leaders accountable and not put too much power in their hands, because I am against authoritarianism.
Okay, so let's say California does that. They say, hey, we're going to go ahead and bring up Donald Trump and he needs to appear in court. How does California enforce that?
In this day and age, I don't know. That gets tricky. I wouldn't trust Donald Trump to.
Are they going to send California agents to arrest the president of the United States, do you think?
We could send the National Guard and start a civil war. Our National Guard, the California National Guard. But that would be treason.
So I'll try to rephrase this. I'm going to reframe, and I'm just going to be totally honest with you. I will never be able to convince you of my worldview.
You won't.
I know. But the reason is not because I'm not a great orator, or I don't make good points, or I haven't said things which should be compelling to a person. But Charlie, I just think honestly, you're too fucking stupid to understand them.
So Andrew, can I sell you on my worldview?
Yes.
Your wife has 3 baby daddies and has been married twice before.
And you lick sniz.
Under your religion.
You lick sniz.
What does that
You're
mean?
a fucking dyke. Don't talk shit about my wife, you stupid bitch. Shut your fucking mouth. Shut your stupid bitch mouth.
Your wife with the 3 baby daddies?
What did I just say? Dyke?
Your wife with the 3 baby daddies?
I'm sorry, dyke. Is she morally inconsequential in comparison to your ditch licking?
Do the men that you try to...
Do the women that you try to...
show your hatred against...
Do the women that you try to...
them that they shouldn't...
Charlie, did I bring...
women? Do they know
Charlie,
that
did I bring your family?
5 years older?
Did I bring any of your family into anything?
Stupid.
Did I say anything about your family being stupid, Charlie?
You could.
It's
You could
because
go
I'm
for
better
it.
than you, Charlie.
No, it's because you're embarrassed, and you know that the traditional values that you try to sell people on are bullshit, because you are not a traditional man.
Chuck, let's go through it.
You are not a traditional man.
Let's go through it, Chuck. Tell me what I'm doing which is immoral.
What you're doing, which is immoral?
Yeah.
I think that you have been complicit in convincing young men that...
No, my family dynamic. What am I doing being married to my wife?
It's immoral.
Then why? So then...
Under my
So all you did...
That's perfectly
So wait, Chuck. All you're doing is saying... So, Chuck, shouldn't you actually be saying that, Andrew, you're doing a good thing? Hang on. Charlie, I just want to make sure I got this right. Am I doing a good thing? Am I doing a good thing?
Do you think your wife is a charity case?
By taking care of children who weren't mine? Was I doing a good thing? Whose fathers abandoned them? Was I doing a good thing?
Yeah, you're doing a good thing.
Oh, okay. Well then, Chuck, why did you use that as a form of personal attack on me? Even though you think I'm a good person doing a good thing.
I'm convincing you of my worldview.
You're very convincing, Chuck.
Under my worldview,
I'm a good person.
You can marry your wife and no one would judge you. And you can raise the children that aren't yours and no one would judge you.
No, they would
But
still judge me, Chuck.
Under your worldview,
Yeah.
that would not be so. Christian nationalists,
Yeah, what about
isn't
it?
even acceptable.
Do you understand what Christianity is? Do you think
Yes,
that?
I was
do you
raised
think?
Christian. Were you?
Yeah, I was.
Protestant.
Yes, I was.
Of course. See, this is
You don't. I'm sorry.
because the Protestant spirit is still in you.
Oh, it is.
It hasn't left, man.
Is the
It
Catholic
hasn't
spirit
left.
still in you?
I wasn't raised Catholic.
Then what are you talking about?
I was raised Protestant.
Okay, you were raised Protestant?
Yeah.
So why would you fucking criticize me for that?
It's the thing that Protestants do when they convert to like Orthodox or Catholic is they get really into the idea of like.
Hey, Chuck, can I ask you?
They get really into the idea of rules and
Chuck,
shit.
have you ever had an abortion?
No.
Never? Would you?
Yeah.
So you'd kill your own kids? Why am I going to take moral advice from you?
You don't have to.
I'm not
But
going
why
to.
would I take moral advice from you?
So you're trying.
I think that you
yeah.
lie
So all
about
you.
your worldview.
Okay,
I
which
think
part?
that you-
Which part am I
think
lying
that
about?
I think that you pretend to be a traditional Christian man, but what I
I've
see you
never
doing is
said
spreading
once
hate.
that I'm a traditionalist.
What
Chuck.
I see you doing as someone who claims to be a Christian is spreading hate.
Okay.
I think that you.
All right, Chuck, fine. See, you got me. You got me. I'm a stepfather, Chuck. What did I do wrong? What did I even do wrong from my Christian worldview, Chuck, by being a stepfather and a good father to kids who needed one, Chuck? Can you tell
Well,
me?
that's not what I was referring to.
No, it was what you were referring
Because
to.
being a
You
stepfather
were trying
is
to.
Christ-like.
What
It
you were
is
trying to do.
Christ-like, but Christian nationalists
yeah.
are not Christ-like.
Chuck,
You are
Chuck,
not
what am I
Christ-like
saying?
if
What
you're
am
a
I doing?
Christian
What am I
nationalist.
doing except taking care of people?
What you're doing is you are espousing to be a good Christian man, but what you do with your life is you don't help others. You sit around smoking cigarettes.
I
and
thought I
drinking whiskey.
did. I thought you just
And what
commended
you
me
do-
for helping others. Didn't I help children who weren't even mine, Chuck?
That's not what you do with your life.
Yes, it was what I did with my whole young life, my entire youth.
Your job is debating women who aren't formal debaters and literally mocking young women in
Chuck,
sex work.
do I only
That's
debate?
what you do.
Do I only debate women, or do I debate the best debaters in the world?
You sometimes do.
Yeah, so shut up.
If they let you.
And what
if
have
they
you?
tolerate
And what have you
I've
done?
watched them
What
walk
have you
off.
done?
I have a master's.
Yeah, you haven't done shit. You don't have a family. You've never taken care of another human being besides yourself. And on top of that, let's just point this out. You have not debated with those people because they think you're too fucking stupid to do so.
Well, yeah, I'm not someone that does debate.
No, it's
formally.
not because of your
I
debate
literally
skills,
do it
Chuck.
for fun.
It's because of your IQ skills.
I do it for
Yeah.
fucking fun.
Well, the only thing that you could come up with this entire time after this nice, pleasant debate, it's true. I did say I think you're too stupid to understand my point.
Yeah, that's rude. So don't
but
be
I
rude
would
to me, and I'll be fucking rude to you.
I would never have attempted to attack one of your family members.
You could do it.
I know, but I wouldn't, Chuck, because I'm a better person than you.
Oh, well, you wouldn't be able to because all of my family members are better people than you.
Well, I mean, but I'm a better
Again, that's
person
what I
than
meant
you.
when I said that my dad has spent his life helping people.
Well,
You've
you're-
spent your life
Doing what?
proselytizing to the masses and
About
propping
what?
yourself up as a fucking leader. Essentially saying
I am a
women-
leader. Are you saying I'm not?
You are inconsequential.
Okay. And Chuck, what does that make you?
Inconsequential.
Okay.
But I'm not ashamed of it. And
I'm not ashamed of it either.
I don't aspire to be consequential.
Chuck,
You do. You aspire.
Chuck, I didn't want any.
You have all these rules that you
Go ahead.
supposedly
We'll wait till you
follow.
gas
But
out.
at the end of the day, what you want to do is you want to be the leader. You want to be in charge. You do not have humility.
Oh. And what
And
does
your
he?
own church hates people like you. They hate the ortho
Then why don't they?
influencer bros.
Why is it that they won't excommunicate me if they hate me so much? Why do instead I get clergy members who send me? I mean, I've got hundreds of DMs I can show you from clergy who thank me for all the catechumens which are coming into their churches. Chuck.
I mean, I've debated with those. What are the catechumens? What did you say? I've debated with them, and they are.
You've debated
not
with the
brightest
catechumens?
or the best. The men that you've convinced to convert to Orthodox Christianity.
Yeah, you've
largely
debated with
idiots.
them. Chuck, you're calling someone else an idiot?
Yes.
Okay.
And they were your idiots that bought your course, and I stopped them. And even people who were saying, like, I
Chuck,
disagree with you, but you stopped them. So your course is also
What were
bought.
their names, Chuck? Who were they?
I could describe them to you.
Describe them.
White guy wearing a hat with an
Oh,
orange mustache
geez.
and blue eyes. The other guy was also a white guy in a hat, but with slightly darker skin and a large nose.
Well, that really
thin
narrows
lips
it down,
and
Chuck.
I mean, I could go through my...
That really narrows it down, Chuck.
My messages with Sarah. But again, these are people that have...
So the entirety of your assault is that I'm not doing anything wrong. What you were trying...
You are doing stuff
Hang on. But in my family dynamic, I'm not. But you only brought up my family dynamic, which you don't think I'm doing anything wrong in order to what? You wanted to disparage me in front of other people? Isn't that what you were trying to do? You thought that once you... Did you want to reveal to everybody the great secret that's not a secret, Chuck?
I wanted to prove to you that my worldview allows you to live the life that you are living.
So does mine.
No, the fuck it doesn't.
Tell me how it... Tell me why it doesn't.
Christian nationalist, the average Christian, hates divorce. They would say to your wife, stay with that abusive, horrible man.
You're wrong.
You married him. That's your husband.
You're totally wrong, and I debate the issue all the time. Constantly.
All right. Well, good luck with that. So
there's even under Catholicism, and by the way, Christian nationalism advocates for this as well. If there's abuse in the home or abandonment or things like this, of course that's grounds for divorce. They're against things like not getting rid of show cause, right? Like you have to show a cause for a divorce. You have to create justification. They're against things like no fault. That's the things they're against. Nobody's like, oh, there are some people, I agree, there are some people who have been like, well, even if you're getting beaten up in a relationship, you should stay. But you know what happens when you actually hone down on what they're saying? They're actually saying, wait a second, what I'm saying is that that's something which can be worked through. That's not a thing which instantly nullifies the marriage. And that as Christians, you should try to work through that first before you end the marriage, especially if you have kids. That makes a lot of fucking sense to me.
Did your wife had a no-fault divorce? Was it no fault?
I'm not going to get into my personal life with you, Chuck.
All right, but if you're saying that Christian nationalists are, they're pro-show cause but against at-fault divorce, then it's the same thing.
Okay, Chuck, well, what happened is her ex-husband went in the room and beat her half to death.
Yeah, that's horrible,
Shut up,
man.
Chuck.
That's horrible.
Shut up, Chuck. But you want me to relive it, and you want me to tell you about it, so I will.
I'm asking if it was
No, shut up, Chuck. It's my turn to tell you.
All right.
And ripped out half of her tongue. Ripped it out of her fucking head. And so the thing is funny, Chuck. I just want to point this out. Thanks, by the way, for reminding me of that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Can you just help me out with this? Which Christian nationalist would say that divorce under those circumstances was not appropriate?
Who's the dude that was berating his pregnant
You
wife?
tell me. Steven Crowder?
Yeah.
You think Steven Crowder, who's one of Racheal's best friends, would tell her that was
her best friend?
I didn't say it was her best friend.
That's one of her best friends?
Yes. And one of mine.
Jesus Christ. I mean, that's what I mean, man, is you espouse
No, man. What I mean, man, is you just said that Steven Crowder...
It is pro-woman
Steven Crowder...
It is pro-woman
You're saying that
abuser.
Steven Crowder...
You were telling your wife's, like, you are talking about her horrific trauma, and then you're saying, like, that freaking Steven Crowder...
Steven Crowder didn't lay a finger on his wife.
You are hanging out with abusers of women that want to trap women
Steven Crowder never laid a finger on his wife, you lying bitch.
As far as we fucking know.
No, as far as she claimed publicly, you fucking idiot. You don't even know anything about the case. You stupid broad. Can you tell me that Hillary Crowder has said that Steven Crowder ever touched her? Ever? Because then why are you making these allegations?
Still an abuser of women.
How?
It was
because he got into an
the way that he spoke to
Chuck,
her. And you support that. You support
Chuck,
men
you've
that
been
speak to
in
their
worse
wives like
arguments
that.
in relationships than that. I guarantee it.
I haven't.
Oh my God, you people are the worst liars. You're the worst liars, the most uncharitable fucking people, the worst lying sacks. You just made an accusation that Steven Crowder abused his wife. Total lies. Said that he beat her up. Total fucking lies. Said that he would hate Racheal Wilson, who's one of his best friends. Right? You're a fucking idiot. You don't know what you're talking about.
Bullshit this whole night, and you
literally don't know what you're talking about.
Words, you literally,
Chuck, just stop. You're an embarrassment, Chuck.
And evidence, you would be like, no, it's not. I watched your debates.
Well, Chuck, I'm surprised you didn't learn from any of them. Because, good Lord, it was a terrible showing for you the whole night, and you really ended it with a flourish, let me tell you.
I didn't come here to win.
Yeah, well, I'm glad, because that wasn't going to happen.
Not with your fucking audience. This audience, it's all fucking incels.
It's all incels, yeah.
Yes.
Well, your audience is all a bunch of ditch-licking whores. What do you want me to say?
I like them better than you.
Yeah, you should.
I do.
Enjoy them, Chuck.
Got you real red in the face.
My hands were on my face just now, Chuck.
And before.
Because my hands were on my face, Chuck.
Oh, 'cause you're mad.
It's performative, Chuck. I don't know. You looked pretty angry just a second ago, Chuck. You were pretty upset.
This is what my face looks like normally. I told you this even before the debate began, that I have heavy-set eyebrows. I look angry naturally.
You got it, Chuck.
And I have a big, scary manly face.
I know, Chuck. I know. I get it. I get it. Thank you for making all those baseless accusations about people, though.
Sure.
That was very kind of you.
I mean, thank you for promoting a worldview that is
I guess that justifies
racist, misogynistic, homophobic, and transphobic.
I guess that justifies.
Thank you for spreading hate. Thank you for contributing to ruining a generation of young men.
Yeah, so I guess that justifies any evil thing you want to do, huh, Chuck?
Radicalizing them
Chuck,
out of approaching. Being with
these are the
women
same
that
exact
would love
reasons
them
that they
just
shot
because
Charlie
they're
Kirk,
sex
Chuck.
workers?
Same reason that your trans friend shot Charlie Kirk is because you think
My
it's
trans friend?
you
My
think
transgender
you
friend.
think it's okay. Your trans friends. This is why you think it's
It was
okay.
a cisgender man that shot Charlie
Oh,
Kirk.
give me who's fucking a trans? Give me a
they do, though.
break.
They do
And by
that.
the way, let's point this out, Chuck. I just want to point this out. That it's the justification that you can do any evil thing you want to me because you think I espouse a bad worldview. That's exactly what got Charlie Kirk killed.
You were the one arguing that we should go in and violently colonize or blow up people because they do things differently, and I was the one.
Because they're
no.
molesting
And I
children,
said,
Chuck?
lead with love and
Because
kindness.
they're molesting
Lead
children?
With love and kindness. That's what I
Tell
said.
the audience what the cum warriors do, Chuck.
They already know.
Do they?
Yeah, and you said fucking blow them up.
Yeah, I'm sorry that I would blow up pedophiles, Chuck. That's terrible of me. I'm a real bad guy. Smoky
All
man.
right. Well,
Chuck,
I'm
smoky
sure that
man
the
bad,
person-
Chuck.
I'm certain that the person who shot Charlie Kirk thought the same thing.
Yeah, smoky man bad. Even though I do nothing in your worldview, me being a stepfather is not problematic.
There's a million stepfathers.
You commend me. You commend me, of course, for doing that. You say it's a good thing that I do that, but you bring it up anyway because you want to attack me.
Neutral. I mean, do you make those children feel like they are like a charity case that you have just done such great things for?
So I'm sorry. So I shouldn't do it because if I do, what?
No, but you should be normal about it.
What does that mean? You brought it up.
Don't treat it like it's like, oh, I'm such a good man for doing this thing and taking in this broken, abused women. Like it's like, I don't like the way you're talking about it, dude.
Oh, how should I talk about it, Chuck?
Like a normal person.
What does that mean, Chuck?
It should just be a fact. It should just be neutral.
Okay, it is a fact, and you brought it up because you wanted to use it as something disparaging, but you can't figure out how it's disparaging.
It's disparaging because it goes against the worldview that you espouse.
What part of me marrying a woman who was divorced goes against my worldview?
You say gnarly things about promiscuous women and that they're disgusting.
That's not promiscuity.
You say 3 baby daddies? Yes, that's promiscuous.
Wait a second. Help me out here. How many times have you had sex?
I couldn't count.
How many different partners have you had?
Oh, it depends on what you would consider sex.
Men.
Men?
Yeah. How many men have you fucked, Chuck?
Certainly under 10.
Yeah, and she has 3. 3 long-term relationships, and I'm one of them. Okay, Chuck. Can you tell me which one of you are promiscuous?
Through having had children with them, forever tied to her. That's a much stronger bond than a hookup.
Okay, but help me out. You fucked way more women than my wife, and she's the promiscuous one?
You wouldn't consider what I do sex, would you?
You fucked men. You said you fucked 10 men, Chuck.
I said under 10. You would not consider the sex that I've had with women to be sex. Is that what you said?
No, I'm talking about men.
Then why'd you bring up women?
I didn't try to. I was talking about men.
Okay.
So yeah, Chuck, you fucked way more.
None of them got me pregnant.
Well, who cares if they did? You would just abort the kid.
I mean, yeah, but
because you're just a sick fuck.
I'm not a sick fuck.
You're a sick fuck.
I think it's crueler. I think it is crueler to have children when you are unprepared and bring them into an unsafe household. I think that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll make sure to let my stepkids know that they shouldn't have been brought in the world because Chuck wishes that her mom killed them. Because then she couldn't say you had 3 baby daddies, could she?
Go ahead and tell them.
I'll go ahead and tell them, Chuck.
Tell them.
I'll let them know, Chuck.
But it's every time you talk about how older women are undesirable, women with pasts are undesirable.
That's not what I say.
And then you are dating a woman. You are married to a woman. You are in love with a woman.
Can you tell me what my position is?
I've seen your tweets.
What's my position?
I've seen the way that you speak to sex workers.
Can you tell me what my... Was my wife a sex worker?
No.
No.
She has 3 baby daddies.
Okay, so not a sex worker? Not a sex worker?
No, not a sex worker.
Okay, great. Chuck.
But the way you talk to promiscuous women.
So she had 3 long-term relationships and did what she was supposed to do in them when she's married, which is have children.
Yeah, and how did that turn out for her?
It turned out great. She ended up with me.
She got half her tongue ripped out. That's what you just said.
But she's been with me for almost, what, fucking 18 years? What's your longest term relationship, Chuck?
3 years, but I'm also in my 20s.
3 years. 3 years and 10 guys. Boy, you got a way to go, Chuck.
I said under 10, but I'm also in my 20s, and you're in your 40s.
I married her when I was in my 20s. With her. What do you mean?
She was in her 30s when you married her then.
Was she? I don't...
She's 5 years older.
No, she's not 5 years. She's 3 years older, you idiot.
Oh, my bad. My information was wrong then.
Yeah, because you got it from a dumb whore, didn't you?
Which dumb whore?
Tree of Logic. You got it from a stupid whore, and that's why your information's bad. What else?
Is Tree of Logic the name of someone?
Yeah, what else do you think? What else do you think, Chuck? Do I have an illegitimate black child, too?
No.
Wasn't part of your information?
No.
Oh. What else was part of your information? How much older is my wife than me?
5 years.
Oh, okay. Well, how old is she then?
She's 43 if you said it was 3 years.
Wait, how old am I, Chuck?
40.
I'm 41.
Oh, okay. Well, she still has 3 baby daddies, which you confirmed.
So you were wrong about that, right? You were wrong about that?
Does she not have 3 baby daddies?
Yeah, no, she didn't have 3 baby daddies. Men you're married to aren't baby daddies.
A baby daddy is a man that gets you pregnant.
Your disparagement there, as fun as it is, right? Remember, she's not here to defend herself either, because she'd knock you the fuck out probably. But
she would hit me?
Yeah, oh yeah. If you personally attacked her, I'm sure she would.
Well, I wouldn't have personally attacked her. Though I might have gently suggested that.
Gently
telling
suggested
women to submit to their husbands and blah 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 is kind of
that created great outcomes for her, Chuck.
Is this a great outcome?
It sure seems to be for her.
Because, I mean, being with you and I think dedicating your life to being a content creator that just like debates and that's the extent of your Christian goodness, I wouldn't consider that the high living.
Wait, is that the Chuck?
Virtuous.
Is that the extent of my Christian goodness?
Probably.
Tell me what I do.
This is what you do.
Tell me what I do with all that money I make, Chuck.
I don't know.
But I thought you just told me what the extent of my Christian goodness was.
The impact that you leave on the world, whether you donate to charities
so
or
it justifies,
which I strongly doubt that you do.
You strongly doubt that?
What you do with your worldview is you use it to feed your ego. What you do with your career.
My ego?
Yes, your ego.
My ego?
Your ego.
So tell me, Chuck, can you help me out here?
And I know that this is the thing about pride, too, because the first time we debated, you said to me, you just humiliated yourself in front of all of these people. And when I said, I've been on bigger platforms, you said, no, you haven't.
What bigger platform were you on?
Well, I was interviewed by CNN once.
No. So you weren't on a big platform, Chuck. So I was right?
Shush.
So I was right, Chuck? I was right.
CuteBot in 2024
yeah,
had a viewer average of about 10,000. And I went on her show with Morgue Pie, and I was subject to a lot more people and greater, scarier things.
Oh.
So I guess now technically Brian's platform is the largest platform I've been on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. But before that, it was mine.
That's awesome.
No, it was CuteBot.
Oh, it was CuteBot.
Yeah.
And how many people were watching CuteBot at that time? If we go pull that stream, we'll find the numbers.
When we were debating, I'm not referring to her numbers at that time. I was referring to her viewer average in 2024 when I went on her dating show with Morgue Pie. There were over 10K viewers concurrent.
Okay. Gotcha.
That is what I'm referring to.
Okay.
And that is far more immortalized than this will be.
So help me out with this, though. I just want to make sure that I get all of this right. So ultimately, you think that it's okay to try to use these disparaging things against my wife, who's not here to defend herself. Why? What did she do to you, Chuck?
I'm trying to convince you of my worldview.
Yeah, but what did she do to you, Chuck?
I mean, I think that being married to you is...
It's enough to do whatever evil you want to her, isn't it, Chuck?
Was what I said evil or wrong? Was it inaccurate what I said? Was it inaccurate what I said? Was it inaccurate?
You remember how earlier?
Was it a lie?
Yeah, but was it? Were you trying to use it as disparaging, like you do with colonizer?
I'm trying to point out your hypocrisy.
Where's the hypocrisy?
Because of the worldviews that you espouse.
Tell me what I espouse, which is hypocritical.
You spend your time convincing men that older women are undesirable, that women with past are undesirable.
You're lying.
I have scrolled through your freaking tweets.
Chuck,
I've seen this.
Chuck,
I've seen what you said.
You
have built your
give me the
career
position,
off of,
Chuck. Give me the position I have. The position you think I have, which is hypocritical.
Older women are undesirable. An 18-year-old will always be more desirable than a fucking...
Total fucking lies, Chuck. So here's my actual position.
That was actually one of the first...
I guarantee you'll never find the tweet. And when we're done here, I'll send you $1,000 per tweet that I'm wrong about. Promise. So
Okay.
here we go. You ready? My actual position. As women get older, they're generally less desirable than when they were younger.
Uh-huh.
Anything else, Chuck? Am I wrong?
But do you think putting
Hang
it
on.
out there
Chuck,
in the
am I
world
wrong?
rather than
Chuck, am I wrong,
considering-
though, Chuck?
Depends on who you ask.
I'm
I like
asking
older
you.
women. I like older women.
I'm asking you, Chuck, in general.
And my mom and all of her
Yeah,
heterosexual
Chuck, I know,
friends
but in
got a lot
general,
of play.
yeah, but Chuck, in general, is it not the case that in general, as women get older, they become less desirable to men than younger women? In general.
Not now, I don't think so. I think there's an age cap.
So if I were to show you stats of when men respond and say that they would prefer younger women over older women, they're lying?
Maybe.
Okay, gotcha.
I don't know. You can never trust
So you were-
statistics or where they're from.
So
you can never trust
never
the
said that
recent
either.
studies or blah, blah,
Never
blah,
said
blah,
that
blah.
either. I said that
I
every
watched the
study needs to be
debate.
vetted. But okay. So anyway, what's the next position that I espouse, which I probably don't? That makes me a hypocrite.
So I want to say that as an outsider looking in, what your platform looks like is it's teaching young.
Yeah, I don't care about
to
that. How am I a
hate women.
hypocrite? What am I saying that's hypocritical?
You're a hypocrite because you are married to a woman that the men that you are influencing to feel these things, you are married to someone that they would find completely unacceptable. Because
I don't think
talked
you
to
know
these
my
red pill
audience.
men. I know their audience.
I don't have a red pill audience.
You do, dude.
I don't. I'm not a
I've
red
had to
pillar.
lock down all of my
I'm
socials
literally
locked down
not a
for
red
week
pillar.
after this because every time after I debate you, what I have is a bunch of dudes hop into my comments calling me a stupid whore, a bitch, and a slut.
What does that have to do with me?
That's your audience.
No, my
That's your
audience are
man.
Christian nationalists. That's my audience.
Yeah, and they're assholes.
Maybe,
They're
but
bad
that doesn't make
people.
me a
They're
hypocrite.
not Christians.
What things do I advocate for that are hypocritical to how I live my personal life? What? Chuck?
You're dating a promiscuous woman.
How is that
You are demeaning
promiscuous?
a woman who has 3 baby daddies.
I'm not dating anybody. I'm married. And how is
Married.
it promiscuous? She had 3 long-term relationships and was married.
Children with 3 different men. It's
How
not a
is that
problem to me.
promiscuous? So
It's not a problem to
So
me,
if
but
her
it's
husband
something-
died in war and she got remarried, me as a Christian, that's promiscuous?
It's different.
How? How's that different than
death.
he leaves her?
It's death.
How's that different
It's
than
not
he leaves
violating
her?
the great sanctity of a Christian marriage between a
But
man
Chuck,
and a
I've
woman.
never advocated that ever. So how could I be a
You do,
hypocrite?
Dude, and everything you
When?
say and do, you fucking advocate for this
Here,
shit. You
I'm going to start
advocate
pulling
for
out.
this shit.
I'll tell you what. I'll start pulling out cash.
I don't want your fucking
Pull up the
money,
tweet.
man.
Pull up the tweet that shows me a hypocrite to my worldview. I'll keep pulling out cash until you can.
Keep pulling it out.
Okay, how much do you want?
I'm not playing your game.
You're not going because you don't have shit.
No, because I'm not going to sit here and dig through your fucking tweets.
Because there's nothing there that would make me a hypocrite to my view. Do you
Yes,
think?
dude, your platform is literally 2
Uh-huh.
normal people reads as insane, dude.
That
Everyone I
has
know-
nothing to do with the
everyone
claim
I
I'm a
know
hypocrite.
that
Chuck,
is fucking,
Chuck,
yes, dude.
show me how I'm a
everyone is
hypocrite, Chuck, from my view.
You spend your time shitting on women.
I don't.
That is all you do. That is
hardly.
all you do. You discourage.
But even
men
if I
from
did, even if all I
forgiving
did
women
was
with
shit on
promiscuous
women,
past.
how am I a hypocrite?
Because you are married to a woman with 3 baby daddies.
And do I ever make a prescription that that's immoral or wrong?
I think you made up rules for yourself that it's okay to fit your worldview.
Bro, when have I
think
ever
that- I think
advocated,
that- I think
when have
that
I
if
ever
you were not-
advocated
I
that you
think
can't be a
you would
stepdad?
So proud. I think you would be so proud of your chaste Christian wife. That's
Are you
never been
ever
married. I think
going,
that
are you
would.
ever going to show me how I espouse views, which I don't believe, ever? What do
You
I
just have,
actually
like,
say?
Watched the shit that you make. You can just watch your clips and see the things that you say.
Chuck, tell me my position that makes me a hypocrite, please.
I just told you. I've told you.
What?
Several times. I've told you
What is
several
it?
times.
What?
I just told you.
No, you
several
didn't.
Times. Do you not have fucking ears, dude?
What did you just tell me? What?
You are married to a woman that would be considered by the men that you proselytize
Me,
to,
Chuck.
that they are
Me, Chuck. What do I advocate for that makes me a hypocrite, Chuck? What?
to look for chaste young women.
That's not even my.
Women who are not stained. You spend all
Oh
your
my
time
God, this
shitting
fucking-
all over sex workers.
Yeah, they.
All
Yes,
the time.
good.
And if I recall correctly, you have said that there is like a girl who's at an OnlyFans or done sex work is undateable, unlovable, unmarriageable.
No, I've never said any of those things.
I swear to God, I've heard it.
No, Chuck, you hear what you want to hear. So here's my actual position, and I'll tell you. So my actual position on step parenting is the same position that I would have on sex work. I'm really glad that you stopped being a sex worker, and welcome to Christianity. That's not going to guarantee you a great husband, though, because of your past walks with you, unfortunately. And when it comes to step parenting, right, it is true that generally people get bad outcomes when it comes to dating and marrying single moms, especially kids. But that doesn't mean all of them are bad. That's what I've always advocated, Chuck. How come you didn't know that?
Know that about you?
Yeah. How come you didn't know that? That's what I advocate.
It's not reflected in anything that you say.
It's because you selectively only want to hear what you want to hear, and you only did that to do rage bait because you don't know any of my positions. You never took the time to listen, ever.
Why would I listen? It's all slop.
Yeah. How could it be? How could it be slop? You don't even know what it is.
I also don't think that these are your positions. I genuinely don't. Again, I think that you are creating
Brian,
rules,
haven't I
rules
made
for
those
me, but
positions
not
1,000
for me.
times on the show? Those same positions?
If I can
what
just
I've
really
seen.
quick, you've said Andrea said certain things. Were they whatever podcast appearances?
Yeah, I believe so.
Some of the things that you claim Andrew said, I sit next to him for all these appearances. I've never heard him argue.
Okay.
So you just lied, Chuck.
Well, I still think you're a shitter, dude.
That's nice, but I don't have the positions you claim I have. And it was pretty, and what happened is you just think that because you disagree with me and I'm a bad person, that it's just okay to do whatever horrible thing you want to me. And that's what the left
What did I
does.
do that was horrible?
Oh, well, what you were attempting to do there was you were attempting to disparage me for no particularly good reason even.
Because you called me stupid.
Yeah, but what did my wife call you something?
Your wife has actually said really rude things about me in the super chats before when we.
Yeah, maybe she didn't say anything to you tonight. But, you know, the thing
I don't
is...
care. I'll fucking remember it.
Yeah, I know. Well, here's the thing. I'll remember this too, Chuck, and I'm just going to point this out
Okay.
so that you
then
know.
hold on to it.
Well, I'm not going to hold on to it. I'm just pointing this out. I'll always know you as a hypocrite. The person who said I was doing the bad thing, and then when I asked her about it, said it wasn't a bad thing. That sounds like hypocrisy to me.
I said it was hypocritical to your worldview.
And when you can tell me how, I'm listening.
Because you do not live as a good Christian.
How would that make me a hypocrite in my marriage?
Because again, what you are saying, even if you have not, you do lead men away.
To
from
where?
being
The church?
forgiving
I
or
lead them.
good
I lead them
towards
away
women.
from what? To church? I
You
lead them to
lead
church.
You lead men towards hatred of women. You create incels, dude. This podcast creates incels.
Yeah, I know.
No offense, Brian.
Everyone
I'm
just
sorry.
every
It's just like
everything creates incels. So why are you here participating in?
It's just the thing about like the
Then Chuck,
creates a bias.
Chuck,
about
why
the
are you
left
here
girls.
creating incels with me?
Oh, I'm here for fun.
Oh, so you don't mind creating incels then?
I'm not creating incels.
Isn't by you participating in a show which is creating incels, assisting in the creation of incels, Chuck?
No, this one isn't.
Oh, this one isn't?
No.
I thought you just said it was 5 seconds ago.
I think when it's like a.
Oh my God, you're a contradiction machine, Chuck.
My bad.
Contradiction machine.
Rachel seems to indicate she'd like to do a call-in with your permission.
Oh, absolutely. I'm going to go have a
Oh,
smoke.
No, I don't want to talk to you.
Oh, no. He talked a bunch of shit. Now it's your turn.
I think it would be fair. You did invoke.
Talk a bunch of shit, Chuck.
You did invoke Rachel.
I mean, sure.
So Rachel, Andrew gave the green light there. It'll take us
All
a few
right,
minutes
bring
to
in
get
your
it going.
wife. Bring in
Guys,
your wife to fight me and hide
stay
behind.
tuned. Rachel Wilson is in the building, spiritually, in spirit, not physically, not corporeally. You think this podcast? Look, I'm here. I'm just here to host and moderate. Mm-hmm. I'm not really here to debate. You think this podcast is? What did you say? Something about incels?
I worry about the effect that.
Closer to the mic.
I worry about the effect that your podcast has on the minds of young men, where I see in your comment sections when I've looked is a lot of dudes saying all girls are whores, every woman these days has an OnlyFans. I feel like it pushes men towards distrusting women, and I think makes the issue of like the sexless incel worse.
Hold on. Okay, there's a lot. There's a lot there.
I
mean,
believe that
you
it's
do
sowing
understand,
division
though.
between men and women.
You believe the podcast is sowing division between men and women. Okay, well, hold on. Let's start with one thing first. I can address some of your other things here really quickly, but specifically on the incel thing, just how do you define incel?
Involuntary celibate.
Involuntarily celibate.
And I would say that a hatred of women comes along with it.
Like it's inherent? Like
no,
if
but it
you
develops.
struggle with dating, that
But
means
also,
you hate
my
women.
bad. I didn't mean for you
Actually,
to catch us straight.
you know what? Really quick though on that, I actually think men who are like hyper successful with women have a stronger tendency towards misogyny than men who have struggles with dating. Like I actually think it's the case that like mega giga player guys are probably more likely to have misogynistic leanings than guys who like struggle a little bit or even a lot with dating. Do you disagree?
I think it's 50-50. I think that it's like
50-50. Okay.
to the same. I think they both end up. I think men on the extremes both end up just being like kind of super shitty towards women.
Okay. We have some chats here. By the way, in addition to the Racheal call-in, what do you, Andrew, what do you think about it if I send my assistant to go get us some In-N-Out right now? We'll do a mukbang on the whatever, an In-N-Out. It's like you eat on stream.
I don't know if I have the. It's. You
Nah,
said
okay,
3
Andrew
to
said
4
Andrew
3 to 4 hours.
Well, you know, listen, you talk some shit about Steven
mean,
Crowder.
I
You
don't-
talk shit about Steven Crowder. You talk shit about
All right.
Andrew. You talk shit about Andrew's wife. You know, look, I was trying to wrap the show here. Andrew, you know, I was trying to wrap. I never liked the shows to go long. I was trying to end the show, and then you had to talk shit about Crowder, which, by the way, you know, I'm not debating here. Where's your evidence for the abuse? The video where he maybe slightly had a tone. That's it.
Yeah.
That's abuse.
That's
Yeah.
abuse.
That's abuse.
And by the way, she's never
And
done
his whole
anything like
freak
that.
out, his whole
That's
freak out
abuse?
about
A
no
little closer-
fault divorce,
closer
his
to
whole
the mic.
freak out about no fault divorce, I think is pretty indicative of where he stands and how he treats his wife and views
Have
his
you
wife.
ever raised your voice slightly? Just curious.
Depends on who.
Oh,
Your
no, no.
pregnant wife, your immensely pregnant wife.
Yeah, thousands of hours of video, and she set it up for there to be 30 seconds of video that she could go take to a divorce attorney. Okay. Guy who never hit her once, guy who never did anything to her, still takes care of his kids, and then she tried to fucking negotiate some backdoor fucking money dealings with a big network too on top
good
of
for
it.
her.
Like you fucking
out of there, girl.
You fucking
Get
people
out of
are
there.
insane. You're insane.
You think that
You're
women
insane.
who have children with a man like have a desire to like blow up their whole marriage?
Sometimes they do, yeah. Just
Okay.
like, don't you think that there's some men who have a desire to blow up their marriage after they have kids?
Yeah.
Yeah. But just not women though. They're benevolent fucking angels and never do stuff like that. Give me a break, Chuck.
All right.
Don't you think there's a higher threshold for abuse? You know, like maybe
Yes.
his tone was a little bit.
No,
a
he
little
said
bit-
she didn't say that. She said he beat her up. He said he
I
said he
thought that
beat
was
her
the
up.
Fucking story. I also think he's a fucking loser.
Yeah, I know,
while
because you
complaining about
disagree with
no-fault
him.
Divorce.
I know, because you disagree with him.
I do disagree with him, and I think he's hateful and stupid.
I know, but so
And I
that
think that-
justifies any bad thing you want to do to him, doesn't it? Just like it did Charlie Kirk.
I think it is ridiculous to claim that I have a desire to assassinate someone. What?
No. You see,
Like they did to
the assassin
rather than make a claim that
the
millions
assassin
have made.
killed Charlie Kirk because people like you said Charlie Kirk was an evil Nazi. And so if you tell people
He was
that
a bad guy, yeah, he
and
was a
if you
piece
tell
of shit,
people
he was
that this
horrible.
person's a really bad person over and over again, and that they're Adolf Hitler light and stuff like that, they start to
What do
not
you
look at
think-
them as humans.
What do you think happens when you say that all lesbians are morally reprehensible? What do you think? What do you think that spreads? You think that spreads kindness?
I don't think. Show me where lesbians are getting shot because of my rhetoric.
Because if you're, I mean, yes, hate crimes do occur because people are
Mostly with
homophobic.
lesbians, it's between lesbians, and they beat each other
That
up.
statistic is inaccurate because it was just asking about relationships, which do include past heterosexual
What about the latest
relationships.
statistics on it, though, for domestic violence and with just
I don't know. Maybe
with
you
just
can't
straight
trust
deep
statistics.
when
Maybe you just
we
can't.
can
I'd have
just
to double check. I'd have to double check.
You
the
can
study
check
and the validity
some.
of the study.
Those aren't. That's not a study. Those aren't studies. Those are just straight raw crime statistics. And when it comes to domestic violence, yeah, lesbians like to beat each other up a lot. What do you want me to say? They do. So it seems like the most amount of hate crimes from lesbians come from
Don't
lesbians
you
to
think
lesbians.
that women are like mega sexual predators too? Isn't that like a thing? You said that to me once, that you think like women in positions of power tend to be like extreme.
Do you want the actual position, Chuck? Do you
Sure.
even care? Like, do you actually
really.
care?
I'm
Yeah.
tired.
I didn't think you did.
I wanna go home.
You never care. The truth is, you just hear what you want to hear. and that's all you hear.
You are not someone that I respect enough to listen to.
You sat here the entire time and listened to me.
Yeah, for fun.
Yeah, for fun. Because you got paid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're not allowed to talk about that.
Yeah, I know. I get it. But it's funny though to me, hilarious to me, that you would make like these horrible fucking claims about Steven Crowder beating up. Like, what a horrible thing to say. What a horrible thing to say about someone.
You've moved on from your wife to Steven Crowder.
Oh no, well, you won't let her call in, remember?
I thought she was saying that.
Oh, okay, good.
She said you were mean to her. You should talk to her.
Yeah, you should talk to her. You can ask her to give you the accounting.
Rachel, are you there? Hello? Sorry, if you guys want to continue the convo really quick, I'm trying to get this call going.
Anyway, yeah, I think that I think it's easy for people to justify doing whatever they want to us because you call us Nazis. So, even while you want the lockdowns and the COVID passports and we're the fascist Nazis, fucking crazy. You people are fucking crazy.
All right.
Sorry guys, I'm trying to get it going, but continue. Seriously, Charlie, though, incels? Seriously?
Seriously, she thinks that I'm an incel. I'm an incel and I'm married. And
I don't think you're an incel.
and most of my
I think
audience is
I
married
think
and
that
they're
you-
incels.
You create incels.
Yeah,
That's
but
what you
most of
do.
my audience is married, so how are they incels? You do realize that we can see our demographics, and I know most of my audience is between the ages of about 32 and 41.
Do you think that those men are? Do you think that there are men at that age that aren't incels, aren't sexless?
I think that if most of them
There's
are
a lot
married,
of them.
if most of them are married, they're not incels
You can
by
check
definition.
Those demographics
Yeah.
because I also have YouTube demographics and
Check
I can
'em.
check if they're married or not.
Oh no, Charlie. There's outside groups that do all sorts of audience polling and things like this. And yeah, we've checked what our audience is all about many times. And the thing is like it's funny.
right.
We even ask them internally.
Well, it's literally like the worst people possible.
Yeah, the
that
worst married people possible.
That are making my country dog shit.
That's
That are
you
making
that makes
my
the country dog
country
shit for us,
worse.
Charlie.
All right, well, it's just
All that freedom
Are
to
you
give us no
pro-ICE?
freedom. Yeah, I think that
for
ICE
people being disappeared, families torn apart.
people weren't supposed to be here.
A lot of them are citizens that are being snatched up.
No,
People
there's
who are
not a
here
lot of them who are
Yes,
citizens
yes, it
being
is. And
snapped
even if they
up.
aren't, you know what?
It's mostly
I think
not.
That you, as a follower of Christ, you should welcome them.
Oh, should I?
But you're not legit.
What should
You're
I?
Not really
how
about it.
how
You're
sh-
not
how
really
should I
about
how
it.
should I welcome them?
With love and kindness and open arms.
Okay, should I let
And
them live?
assistance.
Should I let them live in my house and give them all my money?
No, you don't have to do all that.
Why not? Why should I?
Assist them.
Well, wait a second. Why should I
you
just?
should welcome
Why
them
should I
with
just
open
stop? Why should I just stop at just like yay? Why shouldn't I let them into my house and have all my money, Chuck? How come? Wouldn't Christ want me to do that?
No, that's not how that works.
Well, what do you, the atheist, think Christ would want
I'm
me
not
to
an
do?
atheist. I'm agnostic.
Oh, what would you, the agnostic? What do you think Christ would want me to do?
I think that Christ would want you to give some of what you have
To
to the poor, to immigrants,
oh,
migrants.
well, gee,
That's
Chuck.
what Jesus would do.
I give 25% of my money to the poor. How much do you give?
25%.
Uh-huh.
Oh, can you verify that?
Yes.
All right.
How much do you give?
What
Well,
do
I mean, I
you
give it to the church and they dispense it to the poor, so yeah.
Okay, so you give it to the church.
Are you saying that my church doesn't dispense to the poor?
I think that you ought to be wary about it. Wary
Oh,
of it.
should I send it to a private charity to pay a CEO a ton of money instead? Even though we know that direct charitable contributions from the church actually get to the people, and when you send it to a charity, it usually goes to administration fees.
You know that for sure?
For
That's
sure.
where the church's money is going?
Yeah, well, I mean, I know the board of the church. I'm pretty sure that I know where they're sending my money, yeah.
All right. If you say so.
Yeah, how much do you give?
What I can.
How much
When
is
I
that?
can. What I can. When
How
I
much
can.
is that?
What I can. When
Yeah,
I
how much is that percentage-wise of your income?
Percentage-wise?
Yeah. The truth, Chuck.
Over my lifetime?
No. Now in the last 4 years,
In the last
What
4
have you given as a
years,
total percentage of your income to the poor, Chuck?
I don't even know how much of my total
Guess.
income is.
Guess.
Guess?
Guess
I'm
what
not even
per-
keeping track.
Guess
dude.
what
If I have
percentage?
cash on hand, I hand it out to people. If I see people.
You
in
got
need
cash on hand?
donations- No, not right now.
Oh, geez. Well, how much as a percentage do you think you've given? The truth. How much?
I'd say definitely in the 10% range.
Yeah, fucking right.
But
you ain't giving
I also
10% of your.
don't make the-
You haven't given 10% of your fucking cash to nobody. I was doing that before I was a content creator.
All right.
I was giving.
Doubt.
Well, you can doubt it.
I don't think that people with your ego do those sorts of things.
I know. That's the problem with you, is that you don't think that. You don't think that I do massive charity streams because you don't watch. You don't even listen. But I do them all the time.
I've interacted with you enough to know that
You don't know shit. I've done massive charity streams. I do them every year. What are you talking about? I fed hundreds of families personally with the Crucible. We've raised thousands of dollars to do it. What have you done? What have you done?
In a Christ-like way.
Which things? Everything you bring up, you're wrong about. So which thing am I not leading in a Christ-like way?
In service of your ego. This is
Prove
about
it.
preaching. This is about winning. This is about.
Then why do I give so much money when nobody can
I don't
see?
think you fucking do.
Okay.
I don't think you do.
You don't. So
from the bottom of my
what do I
heart,
get?
do not believe
if I
that
prove
you
it
do.
to you, what do I get?
Nothing. I'm not going to give you shit.
Yeah, exactly. So fuck off. You got nothing.
And you can
got
also
nothing.
write those off on taxes, so not very charitable. in
Do you
my
know you
opinion.
can only do that up to a certain amount?
Yes.
Yeah.
Racheal, are you there? Can you hear us? Hello? Racheal?
Can you hear me?
Yes. I don't know why Discord wasn't working, so we're just going to do it via the phone. Do you want to say anything?
Okay. Yeah, am I coming through okay?
Yes.
Okay, good. Well, I guess I'm just going to ask her the same question kind of that Andrew asked her, which is, I mean, she said all this stuff about me that she got completely wrong, but what is it that you think Andrew or I are doing that is wrong or hypocritical?
I do feel that with your guys' platforms, what you do is, Racheal, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not familiar with your platform. I'm only familiar with your husband's. But
talking shit about her when she's not here.
well, hey, man, I was trying to prove my point.
Yeah, good job.
Okay, how does what you said about me prove your point? Like, again, did somebody tell you that Andrew like hates on single moms and like shits on them, and so you thought that because he's married to me and I had kids before I married him that like he's a bad Christian? Like, I don't understand where you're coming from with this. What did he do wrong, and what did I do wrong?
So the
The
basis of Andrew's platform is essentially to make women look stupid and humiliate them. And I don't.
You're doing a perfectly good job of that all by yourself. He doesn't even need to help. But go on.
All right. Well,
Erroneous. Erroneous.
Sorry.
it's okay. I lost my train of thought.
Go ahead. Tell the whole
you-
world why we're bad.
The
Why
whole
things are
world?
bad and why am I bad?
You were saying that Andrew's whole purpose is to make women look dumb and stupid.
But that's how his thing works. Is he goes on debate shows. A lot of the time, it's young women, people with no formal debate experience, such as myself, to mock them, make them look stupid, clip farm, and then gain money and notoriety this way. He doesn't engage in real thoughtful debate. I've seen people walk off from debating him because
we
he.
got to do one thing at a time. One thing at a time. You can't just shotgun 500 things. So,
Okay.
Did you not have agency? Did you not have agency when you accepted this debate with Andrew?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Then what did he do wrong? Do you want him to treat you like, because you're a feminist, so do you want him to only debate men? Because if he did that, you'd say, well, he's a misogynist. He won't even debate women because he doesn't take them seriously enough or whatever. It's like, you guys make yourself look stupid. Andrew can't make you look stupid if you're not. And I would go on here and I would make you look 10 times stupider because you're really, really uninformed, but really, really confident about everything you say. You do not sound like a person with a college education. My homeschooled 13-year-old can explain per capita, okay? you are not a very smart person. You're the one who put yourself in this position. And since you lost and you got humiliated, you thought the thing to do would be attack me. And okay, so let's go there. Where did you get the idea that I'm promiscuous?
Well, that you're promiscuous? Sorry, you just also said a bunch of shit that I was trying to keep track of.
Yeah, you said that I'm promiscuous. So what promiscuous means I've slept with a lot of people, right?
I would say that I think that having children with multiple men is, I think that is more significant than.
Okay, well, I think it would be if, and I know why people assume this. I do understand why people assume it. They're just wrong in their assumption. It would be wrong if I had been sleeping with lots of people, if I had been carelessly getting pregnant with random people. That's not the case. I've spent my entire adult life only in 3 long-term committed relationships, one of which is a, almost 20-year relationship with Andrew. Now we're like 18 years in. I've been married since 2012. Prior to that, I was married for 4 years, as Andrew had to unfortunately explain. That ended not even because I left, but because he beat the crap out of me and was being pursued by the law and left the state, and so it was like abandonment. The first one was my high school boyfriend, who I knew my whole life, who I was with for 5 years. We had 2 children. He had his own personal problems, and that did not work out. So I understand why people make the assumption, but the truth is I'm not promiscuous. I have an extremely low body count. I've never had one-night stands. I've never cheated on anyone. I've never just carelessly or casually had sex ever. So I've only ever been with men that I, at least at the time, felt certain I was going to be with forever and have a family with.
Maybe you should have.
I did get nerfed on the first two. I will admit. But
Hey, Charlie, I did wonder, hang on, Rachel, I did wonder one thing. If she had slept with 3 men but had aborted all of the children, would she still be promiscuous?
She would have lived her life. It would have been better for her.
If she had only slept with 3 men but aborted her children, would she, Rachel, stop for a second. Would it be the case? Was that too abusive? Shut up, Rachel. Was that too abusive, Charlie? So, Charlie, tell me, if she had aborted her children with those 3 relationships, would she be less promiscuous or not?
I think that, frankly, in my opinion, her life would have been better spent.
Would she be less promiscuous, Charlie?
Yes.
Yeah, she'd be less promiscuous.
Yeah.
These fucking people. So, Rachel, you should have.
I'm talking about optics.
Rachel, you should have killed. You should have killed her kids, Rachel.
Maybe she should have.
I wouldn't have been. It's less promiscuous if I kill the children?
I mean, you're not killing children. You're having an abortion.
Did you just say to me that my life would be better if I had aborted my children?
I mean, if I were in your shoes, I would have had a better time doing that.
Wow. I regret to inform you that I love all of my children. I would never unalive them. I would never wish that they weren't born, even if there was some mild inconvenience to me along the way, or maybe I had to do a little work to raise them. I love my children. I would never wish that they had not been born, and I'm certain my life would not have been better without them.
Would you deny that under patriarchy you are seen as like I hate to use this phrase, but as a damaged woman on account of having had children with multiple men? Would you deny that is unfortunately the common perspective?
I actually think it's people like you who think that about me. Andrew is a patriarch. He is a patriarchist. As you said, he's the one out here representing the patriarchy, and he looked at my situation and said, she is worth marrying, because if I had been divorced because I was a bitch, or because I was not submissive, or because I was a cheater, or because I was mentally unstable, any of the normal reasons that you do have a woman who's got kids from 2 guys, the usual reasons. I happen to be an outlier for the reasons why I was in that situation. And despite the fact that, and I've said this before, I thought Andrew was way too good for me. I tried to break up with him multiple times because I thought he's got a great life with no baggage. Why would he, he could pick anybody. He should pick someone else other than me. That was my opinion. He was the one who looked at me and said, no, I really think you're great wife material, great mom material. I know that based on the fact that you're already a great mom. Yeah, your situation isn't the best, but all things considered, it's a deal I'm willing to take. Because he thought I was that awesome. Isn't that cool? What a good guy. And he was a great stepdad. And he loves all the kids. He never treated the older ones like they were any different. There was never any drama with him, talking bad about their dad or anything. He was a great guy. He's a great guy. And it turns out that you're the one who thinks I should have killed my kids. You would rather party and have fun and get bullshit degrees than produce human beings who are going to go off and create the future.
Hell yeah, I would.
It turns out that you are the hateful, selfish, awful one
I see.
who's willing to lie about people, say things that aren't true when you don't know what the truth. You've just defamed multiple people in front of millions. You're willing to lie about people, and you don't care.
Not
There'll be
millions.
millions who see
So
this.
it turns out that
Your
it is not Andrew. Is
shows
the charitable
rarely
one.
go that
Andrew
viral.
is the selfless one.
I've also already had people spread clips around me that got hundreds of thousands of views, and it was
Okay.
fine.
I'm just letting you know that she was saying something accurate, that millions of people will likely see this, yes.
And they'll forget tomorrow.
Okay. But that wasn't the
But
point.
again, at the end of the day, do you guys feel that the work that you do makes more women interested in turning towards Christian nationalism than being repulsed and disgusted by
Well,
it?
it's not all about women, is it? It's not all about women.
Well, I mean, if we're talking about helping women,
We're not just talking about helping women, though. I think helping
you're
men is
interested
helping.
in helping men.
I think helping
turn
men-
away from
Well, hang on.
normal, healthy partners.
Normal,
Their
healthy
body
partners.
count is too high, or they've done. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Like
and-
you.
I would love a chance to tell her why I do this. Yes.
Go ahead.
If I may. So the reason I do what I do, which you said you don't know what I do, so I'll tell you. I write history books about the history of women's liberation. And I regret to inform you that you don't know anything about it. You don't actually know how the movement happened, why the movement happened. You are under the impression that women couldn't get educated. I'm sure you're the average dope who thinks women, were chained to the stove, couldn't leave the house. They were just used and abused by the evil patriarchy who just, for some reason, wanted to enslave them and make them into sex puppets. Blah, blah, blah. The stereotypical bullshit that all you female liberals and everybody else pretty much believe.
Well, I never
It's
said
not
all
true.
of that.
I wrote a best-selling book correcting the historical record, and that's what I do. I'm more of a historian, and then I do argue with feminists like you, because what you'll do to men like my husband and to Brian is, instead of win the arguments, which you cannot, you can't win the debate, you don't know what you're doing, you're an absolute bonehead at this. So what you do is attack them personally, like you did Steven Crowder. You're probably going to go back after this and write a bunch of bullshit or say a bunch of bullshit about Brian and Andrew, because that's what all of you do after you leave the show, after you get your ass kicked all over the place.
Well, Brian's been nice
here,
to me, so I'm not going to say
the
shit about
reason I'm
Brian.
I know, it's
here
just
is
Andrew.
to
Smoky Man
debunk
bad.
nonsense. I'm here to debunk your nonsense and keep families together. I don't give a shit. I'm not willing to sacrifice children and children's lives on the altar of women's feelings anymore. Women like you who think they're expendable, who think they need to be killed in the womb so that you can party. Women like you who think that the family can be a bunch of gay dudes having designer babies together. Women like you who've destroyed society and made this world a nightmare. I'm here to put your ideas in the grave where they belong, once and for all. So I'm here to support the patriarchy. I'm kind of like the secretary that helps the patriarchy, and I just happen to be really fucking good at it. So if you ever want to talk more shit, let me know and I'll set up a debate with you, and I'll make you look 10 times stupider than even Andrew has.
Okay.
So you're the one who should get back in the kitchen, because you're useless. I don't know what you contribute to society. Nothing.
Well,
So
I
start
can't
thinking.
cook,
Make some muffins,
so they should probably
make a
not put me
cookie.
back in the kitchen because I'd burn the house down.
You can learn.
No interest in it.
Oh. I'm going to let you guys finish her off because I've said everything that I need to say. But you're wrong. You shouldn't lie and gossip about people that you don't know.
Till next time, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe.